Namaskar, welcome to India's largest learning platform, Unacademy. I think I must have to put yes. Namaskar, welcome to India's largest learning platform, Unacademy. अनअकैडमी पर आप सबका हार्दिक स्वागत है। चाहे आप लाइव देख रहे हैं या देखेंगे इसे रिकॉर्डिंग, आई वुड लाइक टू से अ क्लियर कट स्टोरी अबाउट दिस वीडियो। आई विल डिस्कस द कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंस ऑफ सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शंस। जी हाँ, सीक्वेंस तो होगा लेकिन नंबर्स का नहीं, फंक्शंस का। ठीक है, तो एक कहानी जो कि ऐसे तो लेंदी है लेकिन फिर भी विद इन 1 आवर आई विल ट्राई माई लेवल बेस्ट टू गेट सम ब्यूटिफुल कंक्लूजन्स, to go through with some beautiful results, questions, okay, all these things. Yes, so we are going to start this session in a proper way, but before that I would like to say that this comprehensive group theory on Unacademy has already started. The timing is 9 p.m. Yes, the timing is what? 9 PM, 9 बजे रात। और उससे भी पहले मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा कि यू कैन फॉलो माई प्रोफाइल पंकज कुमार इन CSIR UGC नेट कैटेगरी ऑन Unacademy. Okay, on Unacademy up till exam I am going to take daily live class at 9 AM. Okay, at 9 AM, 9 in the morning, I used to take daily live class. So if you will download the Unacademy learning app and you will follow my profile Pankaj Kumar in CSIR UGC net category, then you will get notification for every live classes. Okay, and in that live class I used to discuss CSIR net and get previous year questions. So certainly you people are welcome on India's largest learning platform. You should download the Unacademy learning app, and in CSIR UGC net category you must have to follow Pankaj Kumar. Only then you will get all the possible notifications. When you will download the learning app, then you will require some referral code, okay, to enter in the class. So you can use the code PK Maths or you can use PK Maths Live. Okay, both are equally effective, either PK Maths or PK Maths Live. You can enroll with this referral code to enter in the classes. Yes, this comprehensive course in group theory has already started. I would like to say more than 135 hours free lectures are already available on our Unacademy learning app. Okay, after going to my profile you can check the special classes. Okay, and you will see 135 free hours lectures are there. Okay, so certainly you can go through with all these without any cost, without anything to pay. I would also like to say that on Unacademy Plus we have started Outshine batch, in which I am going to cover all the unit 1 to 3 and our Pankaj sir will cover statistics. I would also like to say on the eve of Republic Day, there is a special offer on Unacademy that if you will take a 12 months or more than 12 months subscription, more than a year subscription, then you will get 6 months extension, 3 months, 6 months extra. But the offer is valid from 25th to 27th January. And yes, you should use the referral code PK Maths to avail it. Okay, yes. So I would also like to say that you people are welcome to this India's largest learning platform. But now it's the time to start the story. अब वक्त हो चला है कि हम आपको उस कहानी से रूबरू कराएं जिस कहानी पे आधारित है आज का हमारा यह सेशन। ठीक है, तो आइए शुरू करते हैं उस कहानी का, जिस कहानी में, जिस स्टोरी में एक नहीं, दो नहीं, बल्कि इनफाइनाइटली मेनी फंक्शंस हैं। जी हां, f1x, f2x, f3x एंड सो ऑन अप टिल इंफिनिटी। ओके, एक्चुअली दिस इज कॉल्ड द सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शन। हम वास्तव में इसे ही सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शन कहते हैं। ठीक है, अगर हम इसको डिनोट करना चाहे तो इस तरीके से f(n)x, और यहां पे n क्या है? नेचुरल्स, जो कि 1 से शुरू होता है और इंफिनिटी तक जाता है। Isn't it? So इससे पहले, before this, we have read about the sequence of real numbers, but this class is dedicated for the sequence of functions. रंजीत जी, श्रवणिका, आप दोनों का स्वागत है यहां पर, और हमें खुशी है कि कुछ देर जो बातें हैं वो डेफिनेटली होंगी सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शन के बारे में। यहां पर क्यों ना कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स ले लिया जाए। ओके, एंड व्हेन वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शंस, देन सर्टेनली वी विल डिस्कस। ओ शत्रुपा, यू आर ऑल्सो वेलकम। x, x स्क्वायर, x क्यूब एंड सो ऑन, xn एंड सो ऑन अप टिल इंफिनिटी। यू कैन सी कि यहां पे x, उसके बाद फिर x स्क्वायर, फिर x क्यूब, x टू द पावर n। ओके, तो दीज आर व्हाट? द फंक्शंस। ये आपका क्या है? f1x है, f1x इज x, f2x इज x स्क्वायर, f3x इज x क्यूब, f of x n इज ओवर हेयर, fnx इज x टू द पावर n। तो इस तरीके से जब किसी सीक्वेंस के सारे टर्म फंक्शंस रहे तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शन। सीक्वेंस क्यों बोलते हैं भाइयों? क्योंकि यहां पे f1, f2, f3 एक ऑर्डर्ड वे में फंक्शंस को हमने सजाया है, जिसमें इनफाइनाइटली मेनी फंक्शंस यहां पे हैं। सो दिस इज कॉल्ड व्हाट? सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शन। दिस इज कॉल्ड व्हाट? सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शंस। अब जो सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शंस हैं, इसके कन्वर्जेंस की बात होगी, और जब बात कन्वर्जेंस की होगी तो दो तरह के कन्वर्जेंस की बात होगी। एक होगी पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंस, एक होगी यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंस। अब यहां पे जरूरत है बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल से होकर गुजरने की। कहने को कह देंगे कि अगर ये जो है, यहां पे देखिए, अ सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शन इज अ लिस्ट ऑफ फंक्शन, है ना? नेचुरल से शुरू किए। ये नेचुरल जो है ऑर्डरिंग को यहां पे दर्शा रहा है, नंबरिंग 1 2 3 अप टिल इंफिनिटी। जब बात ही कन्वर्जेंस की हो रही है तो सर्टेनली इनफाइनाइटली मेनी टर्म्स होंगे, इनफाइनाइटली मेनी फंक्शंस होंगे, तभी तो हम यहां पे कन्वर्जेंस की बात कर रहे हैं। अब फंक्शन है तो जो कन्वर्ज होगा, जिस पे वो भी एक फंक्शन होगा, और उसको हम लोग कहेंगे लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन। ओके, तो अगर अब यहां पे जो डोमेन डी है, इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं कॉमन डोमेन। कॉमन डोमेन कहने का क्या मतलब? दिस इज द डोमेन फॉर f1x इज इक्वल टू x, दिस इज द डोमेन फॉर f of x इज इक्वल टू x स्क्वायर। इच कंपोनेंट जो कि एक फंक्शन है, सबके लिए वो डोमेन डी होगा। ठीक है, तो ये सारी चीजें आपको पहले से पता है। हम जल्दी से क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं, कोई टेंशन लेने की बात नहीं है। तो अब अगर ये जो सीक्वेंस fn है, लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी, fnx एग्जिस्ट डोमेन के हर एक पॉइंट पे, तब इसको हम बोलते हैं पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंट। जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल x टू द पावर n ले लिया और 0 से 1 के बीच। अब यहां पे देख लीजिए, 0 रख देंगे तो 0 0 0 है ना, तो 0 पे ये पॉइंट वाइज 0 पे चला जाएगा। अगर हम 1/2 ले लेंगे तो 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, इस तरीके से ये भी कन्वर्ज होके 0 पे चला जाएगा। तो 0 से 1 के बीच कोई भी पॉइंट लेके और x टू दी पावर n में रख देंगे ना, तो वो निश्चित तौर पे कन्वर्जेंट हो जाएगा। इसलिए इसको बोलते हैं पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंट। ठीक है, तो सबसे पहला जो चीज है कि कोई भी फंक्शन जैसे लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी एफ एन एक्स निकाले तो हमको मिला एफ एक्स, और इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन LPF। अब इस लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन में भी बहुत सारे गुण हैं। अगर आपका लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन जो है वो डिसकंटीन्यूअस हो गया तो बात वहीं पे खत्म हो जाती है, आपका फंक्शन जो है आगे यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट नहीं होगा। लेकिन अगर वो कॉन्टिन्यूअस हो जाता है, जैसे आपने लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी एफ एन एक्स निकाला और जो एफ एक्स आपको मिला, अगर वह कॉन्टिन्यूअस हो जाता है तो उसको यूनिफॉर्म कहने के लिए आपको थोड़ा सुप्रीमम इन्फीमम से गुजरना होगा। सुप्रीमम से मतलब अगर मैं यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंस के लिए बात करना चाहूं तो ये MN टेस्ट हम सबके जहन में होना चाहिए, और इसके बाद ही हम यहां पे शत्रुपा वो जो है कन्वर्जेंट टू 1 है। शत्रुपा वो जो है ना 1 1 1 ये कन्वर्जेंट टू 1 है, तो पॉइंट वाइज तो कन्वर्जेंट ही है ना, बट यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट नहीं होगा, है ना। इसी के कारण, इसी 1 के कारण आपका जो फंक्शन है x टू दी पावर n 0 से 1 में यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट नहीं होता है ड्यू टू दिस 1, है ना। लेकिन पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंट कहने में हमें कोई अतिशयोक्ति नहीं है। पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंट कहने का मतलब ही होता है कि इस डोमेन से हम पॉइंट निकाल निकाल के यहां पे रखेंगे, सीक्वेंस बनाएंगे, और सारे के सारे सीक्वेंस अगर कन्वर्जेंट है तो कह देंगे कि पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंट है। लिमिट की भाषा में अगर इसी बात को कहना चाहें तो लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी एफ एन एक्स अगर एफ एक्स पे कन्वर्ज होता है, आई मीन टू से एफ एक्स अगर आपको फाइनाइटली एग्जिस्ट कर जाता है, तब भी कह देंगे कि पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंट होगा। अब जो पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंस है वह नेसेसरी कंडीशन तो है यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट के लिए, लेकिन सफिशिएंट नहीं है। मतलब अगर पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंट ही नहीं है तो यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट नहीं होगा, लेकिन अगर पॉइंट वाइज कन्वर्जेंट है तो वह यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता है। तो कब होगा कब नहीं होगा खूब क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करेंगे, सारा खेला समझ जाएंगे, और उसके बाद देखिए क्वेश्चंस होते हैं कि नहीं होते हैं। अब यहां पे देखिए एफ एन एक्स कन्वर्जेस टू एफ एक्स। सबसे पहले तो जब हम बात करेंगे यूसी का, यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट का, तो बहुत सारी बातें हैं, ग्राफिकल इंट्यूशन है, चीजें हैं, लेकिन फिर भी यहां पे आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक इन सच अ वे दैट वी विल बी एबल टू डू द क्वेश्चंस डायरेक्टली। यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट के लिए सबसे पहला चीज क्या है, लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी एफ एन एक्स, ये एफ एक्स एग्जिस्ट करना चाहिए, और अगर यह एफ एक्स एग्जिस्ट कर गया ना तो सुप्रीमम x बिलोंग्स टू x एफ एन एक्स माइनस एफ ऑफ एक्स दिस मस्ट हैव टू टेंड टू 0 एज n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी। ये जो सुप्रीमम ओवर द डोमेन है ना मॉड एफ एन एक्स माइनस एफ ऑफ एक्स, ये 0 पे कन्वर्ज होना चाहिए। अगर ये 0 पे कन्वर्ज होगा तभी हम कहेंगे कि जो हमारा सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शन है एफ एन एक्स, ये आपका क्या है, यूनिफॉर्मली कन्वर्जेंट है, ये आपका यूसी है। यहां पे देख रहे हैं एफ एन एक्स सीक्वेंस ऑफ फंक्शन, एफ एक्स क्या है, लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन। एफ एक्स कैसे आया है, तो लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी एफ एन एक्स करके ये एफ एक्स आया है, एंड सुप्रीमम मॉड एफ एन एक्स माइनस एफ ऑफ एक्स का सुप्रीमम निकालेंगे डोमेन के ऊपर। अगर यह 0 को अप्रोच कर गया, ठीक है, तो कह देंगे कि यूसी है। अगर 0 के अलावा किसी और को अप्रोच किया तो कहेंगे यूसी नहीं है। तो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन आज ले लेते हैं, ठीक है। चलिए इसका जवाब आप कमेंट सेक्शन में दीजिए और उसके बाद आगे की कार्यवाही होगी, आगे क्या बात होगा। तो शत्रुपा, श्रवणिका, रंजित जी, एटलीस्ट आई थिंक you 3 people are there, so please put your answers, okay, and we'll ask a lot of questions। देखिए इस टॉपिक में बहुत सारे डाउट्स रहते हैं, समझे, बहुत सारे डाउट्स रहते हैं, बिकॉज जैसे ही डोमेन चेंज होता है खेला बदल जाता है ना। जैसे ही हम डोमेन चेंज करते हैं खेल चेंज हो जाता है, ठीक है। तो ऐसा क्यों चेंज होता है, क्या रीजन है, ये सब हम डिस्कस करेंगे। लेकिन फिलहाल मुझे इंतजार है एक आंसर का। यहां पे x टू दी पावर 1/n हमने लिया हुआ है। x 0 से 1 के बीच ये डोमेन है। तो यहां पे पूछा जा रहा है कि लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी fn x एग्जिस्ट करेगा फॉर ऑल x बिलोंग्स टू 0 to 1। सो दिस इज द थिंग, कम ऑन गाइज। यस शत्रुपा, यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट। ए हमारा सही हो जाएगा, 3 मार्क्स का ही है तो ठीक है, हो जाएगा। लेकिन fn यूनिफॉर्मली कन्वर्जेंट क्यों नहीं है 0 से 1 पे, इसका रीजन भी हम बड़े आसानी से देख पाएंगे। यहां पे देखिए, लिमिट fn x इज इक्वल टू x टू द पावर 1/n, लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी fn x इज इक्वल टू 0 पे तो 0 हो ही जाएगा, है ना। और जब 0 से 1 के बीच अगर हम लेंगे कोई भी पॉइंट, x स्ट्रिक्टली ग्रेटर देन 0 एंड लेस देन और इक्वल टू 1, तो उस केस में निश्चित तौर पे हमें क्या मिल जाएगा, लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी पे 1 मिलेगा, क्योंकि 1 यहां पे इंक्लूडेड है, 1 यहां पे शामिल है। ऑल राइट, सो वी कैन सी व्हाट, एट x इज इक्वल टू 0, ये आपका fx है, दिस इज योर fx विच इज नॉट कॉन्टिन्यूअस एट x इज इक्वल टू 0। तो जब x इज इक्वल टू 0 पे कॉन्टिन्यूअस नहीं है, इसका मतलब 0 to 1 पे कॉन्टिन्यूअस नहीं होगा, और अगर कॉन्टिन्यूअस नहीं होगा तो ये यूनिफॉर्मली कन्वर्जेंट भी नहीं होगा। ये कह रहा है लिमिट एंड fn x 0 होगा सिर्फ ना, 1 भी तो आता है। ये कह रहा है कॉन्टिन्यूअस फंक्शन है, नहीं भाई 0 पे डिसकॉन्टिन्यूअस हो जाता है, तो सिर्फ ए इसका करेक्ट आंसर होगा। सही बात है। चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं, एक और CSIR का क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं। आई होप कि क्वेश्चन आपको बिल्कुल अच्छे से दिख रहा है। fn डोमेन है क्लोज्ड एंड बाउंडेड इंटरवल 1 से 2, क्लोज्ड एंड बाउंडेड इंटरवल 0 से 1 बी गिवन बाय fn x 2 माइनस x का पावर n फॉर ऑल नॉन नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स n। fx क्या है यहाँ पे, लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी fn x, जिस तरीके से डिफाइन होता है उसी तरीके से x 1 से 2 के बीच। तो चलिए श्रवणिका, शत्रुपा, प्लीज पुट योर आंसर। आप अपने आंसर्स यहां पे बताएं। ठीक है, हमें इंतजार है आपके आंसर का। एक ही करेक्ट आंसर है यहां पर, थोड़ा सा लेंदी है, और हम डिस्कशन शुरू कर देंगे 7:20 पे। 2 मिनट का समय आपको दिया जा रहा है। इस बीच यस राजीव जी, यू हैव कम अप विद द आंसर, बट राजीव जी यू आर सेइंग समथिंग एक्स्ट्रा। राजीव जी, इट्स अ 3 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन ओनली। And yes, Satrupa, you have come up with something interesting, but I will not say it's right or wrong because some suspense must be there. Shrabanika is also trying her level best, so I just want to see her answer also. Shrabanika, please put your answer. Okay, no matter right or wrong, that does not matter at all. लेकिन एक कोशिश यहाँ पे शत्रुपा, तुमने पहले जो कहा था वो सही था, सी वॉज द राइट आंसर। ओके श्रवणिका, यू हैव ट्राइड वेल, बट शत्रुपा सी वॉज द राइट आंसर। राजीव जी, ओनली सी इज द राइट आंसर। आई विल गिव यू द एग्जाम्पल इन विच लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इंफिनिटी fn डैश a is equals to f dash a. Ajit Mishra ji, you have tried well, but this is not correct. I will give you the example for this. Okay, only C is the right answer. So first of all, we will find what? F. How shall we find our F? Limit n tends to infinity fn x. Okay, so let's go to find. So you can see what? This is your fn x, 2 minus x to the power n. So limit n tends to infinity fn x will be what? Limit n tends to infinity 2 minus x to the power n. Okay, so at x is equals to 1, we can see what? 2 minus 1 to the power n, so it will become 1. बट इफ यू विल टेक x बिटवीन 1 से 2, 1 से 2 के बीच अगर हम x कुछ भी लेंगे, ठीक है, तो जैसे 2 एंड माइनस, मान लीजिए 1 से 2 के बीच 1.5 ले लिए, तो ये आपको क्या दे देगा 0.5। और 1/2 का पावर n करोगे तो ये 0 नहीं हो जाएगा एज n टेंस टू इंफिनिटी। तो इसीलिए अगर x आपका 1 से 2 के बीच है तो ये लिमिट भाग जाएगा 0 पे, ठीक है। सो यू कैन सी एट x इज इक्वल टू 1 इट इज डिसकॉन्टिन्यूअस। और जब लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन ही डिसकॉन्टिन्यूअस है तो यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट तो होने से रहा भाइयों बहनों। लिमिट n टेंस टू इंफिनिटी fn x अगर fx आया और यही अगर डिसकॉन्टिन्यूअस हो गया, लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन अगर डिसकॉन्टिन्यूअस हुआ तो वह यूनिफॉर्म कन्वर्जेंट नहीं होगा। लेकिन अगर यह कॉन्टिन्यूअस भी हो जाए तो आप दावे के साथ नहीं कह सकते कि यूनिफॉर्मली कन्वर्जेंट होगा। अगर कॉन्टिन्यूअस हो गया तो यूसी हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है। लेकिन अगर डिसकॉन्टिन्यूअस है लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन तो आप दावे के साथ कह सकते हैं कि fn इज नॉट यूनिफॉर्मली कन्वर्जेंट। तो यहां पे तो देखिए किसका किसका इनकाउंटर हो गया। f इज अ कॉन्टिन्यूअस फंक्शन ऑन 1 से 2, इसका गेम ओवर हो चुका है। fn कन्वर्जेज यूनिफॉर्मली है, ये भी गया। और उसके बाद अब दो चीजों पे खेला टिका हुआ है, c और d। ओके, a और b तो चला गया, c और d। तो अब c के लिए थोड़ा सा काम कर लिया जाए। c क्या कहता है, लिमिट n टेंस टू इंफिनिटी 1 से 2 fn x dx। ओके, तो चलिए c के लिए काम करते हैं। fn x dx, fn x क्या था भैया 2 - x to the power n, कर दिए इंटीग्रेशन। After doing integration we will put upper limit, lower limit and then we are going to get this -1 upon n plus 1 आ गया। इसमें लगा देंगे लिमिट n टेंस टू इंफिनिटी, तो ये जो डिनोमिनेटर में n plus 1 है वो इसको लेकर के भाग जाएगा 0 पर, है ना। तो ये हो जाएगा आपका 0। और दूसरी बात कि जब आप इसमें अगर बात करेंगे लिमिट n टेंस टू इंफिनिटी, अगर आप बात करेंगे तो उस केस में 0 से 1 fx dx की अगर हम बात करेंगे तो ये भी क्या हो जाएगा 0, क्योंकि 1 से 2 के बीच fx क्या है 0 फंक्शन। तो यहां से क्या देखने को मिला कि ये दोनों आपस में बराबर है, इसीलिए ऑप्शन सी क्या है, सही है। ऑप्शन सी जो है वो सही है। अब सबसे जो ओके राजीव जी, ओके नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश। ओके राजीव जी, so now for any a belongs to 1, 2, they are saying that limit n tends to infinity fn dash a is not equals to f dash a, but this is not right. We will give you some example. For option D, what is your fn dash x? It will be what, minus n into 2 minus x to the power n minus 1, because your fn x is what, it is 2 minus x to the power n, isn't it, minus n. So certainly this will be your fn dash x, and fn dash a will be what, in place of x you are going to write a. So for example, if you will take your a is equals to 3/2, then it will become what, 2 minus 1/3, 3/2, so 1/2, so certainly it will go to 0. And your fx is what, 1 for x is equals to 1, but 0 for your x lies between 1 से 2, so certainly f dash 3/2 will be what, 0. So aren't you able to see limit n tends to infinity fn dash 3/2 is 0 and f dash 3/2 is 0 as well. So yes, we are going to get some a of that kind. हमें उस तरह का a देखने को मिल गया भाइयों, जिसके कारण वो दोनों आपस में बराबर हो जाते हैं। ये दोनों आपस में बराबर हो सकते हैं at a is equals to 3/2. So that's why this is wrong. So only C was the right answer. Now let's come for the next question. Yes, this is the next one. Come on guys. Which one of the following statement is true for the sequence functions? Okay, fn x is what, 1 by n square plus x square, n is equals to 1, 2, 3, x lies between 0 to 1, then you must have to say the thing. Come on guys. Try your level best. I am waiting for your answer. You are given 3 minutes for it. You are given 3 minutes for it. Come on. Monotonic. Everybody knows about it beautifully. Monotonic, increasing, decreasing, isn't it? I am waiting for your answer. Come on, Rajiv ji, Ajit ji, Shrabanika, Satrupa, Ranjit ji, put your answers. We are waiting for your answer. Come on, guys. Please. I know who will come up with a breakthrough. And this time, Satrupa is thinking something, and the thing that were Satrupa were thinking, Ajit ji is confirmed. Okay, so Ajit ji has locked the answer, but Satrupa is still thinking about that option. But I want to see some more answers on the screen. Ajit ji and Satrupa both are converging towards this A. But how many people are there to say the same thing? It will be really interesting to see. Okay, so, but yes, come on, guys. Shrabanika, Rajiv ji, Ajit ji has already given the answer. Ranjit ji, if you are there, then please put your answers. Come on, guys. Only 1 minute left. Okay, so now come to the discussion. You can see fnx is what? 1 by n square plus x square. Okay, so here everywhere monotonic, 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 monotonic. So certainly we must have to think about something monotonic. So we must have to see, are you able to say fn plus 1 minus fn is either greater than 0 or less than 0? If you will be able to say this is either greater than 0 or less than 0, then you will be able to say it will be monotonically increasing or decreasing. Rajiv ji, no. Ajit ji is absolutely right. A is the right answer. A for Ajit ji and A for A answer is also right. So this is a very good coincidence. So fnx is what? 1 by n square plus x square. X lies between half to 1. Limit n tends to infinity, fnx will be what? 0, because here is n. Okay, and now you can see fnx minus fn plus 1x minus fnx will be what? Yes, in place of n we will write n plus 1, and n is over here. We will take the LCM as this, and then we will get n square plus x square and minus n plus 1 ka whole square minus x square. All these things. And certainly we are going to get some beautiful conclusion. We are going to get a negative thing on the numerator. And this negative allow us to say that I am less than 0. So you are able to see fn plus 1 minus fn is less than 0. This means what? Fn plus 1 is less than fn. This means what? Your f2 is less than f1. Your f3 is less than f2. Your f4 is less than f3. So by doing so, you will say what? It's monotonically decreasing. So yes, fn is monotonic. So yes, the sequence is monotonic, and 0 as the limit point we had already seen. So A is the right answer. Here not monotonic, so monotonic, and they are saying your limit point function is 1 by x square, which is wrong because you has already obtained your limit point function as 0. Okay, but in option C they were saying that it is 1 by x square. That's why it's wrong and not monotonic. Then it's already wrong. So A is the right answer only. Now come to the next one. Yes, this is a very beautiful question here at this moment. Okay, and this question was asked in NBHM PhD. Okay, this question was asked in NBHM PhD, and that's why more than one correct answer may be true. एक से अधिक सही आंसर हो सकते हैं, तो सतर्कता बरती जाए और आंसर दिया जाए. Come on guys. Come on. Okay. Just wait. Now, is it clear, Satrupa? Yes. Which of the following sequences are uniformly convergent? Very nice question. And by going through with it, I will give you the clear-cut picture. You can see beautiful thing. These are two different domains, and certainly one of them will be in your answer, one of them will not be in your answer. So really interesting. I am giving you 90 seconds to say the right thing, otherwise I will discuss it properly. Come on, guys. Who will come up with a breakthrough? More than one correct answer is there. Oh, some people have arrived with the answer. Shatrupa is leading the row this time. Rajiv ji has also come up with the answers. Justin admin in between. It's saying something interesting. But I want to see some more answers on the screen, so I will not reveal the right answer for 30 seconds. And this time Ajit Misra ji is repeating the answer said by Justin Edwin. Okay, but come on, guys. Yes. So I would like to say that Justin Edwin and Ajit Mishra ji, these two people are there with the right answer. So congratulations, Justin Edwin and Ajit Mishra ji. Both of you are absolutely right. So what is our fnx? It is sin nx on 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so let's go for option number A. Why it is not uniformly convergent? Let's go to see it. You can see what? Limit n tends to infinity, fnx is 0. So your limit point function fx is 0. Very good. But for uniformly convergent, the supremum over the domain must have to go to 0. But unfortunately, sine to the power nx is there, and here is your pi by 2. Okay, and you are looking for supremum, and from 0 to pi by 2, your sign will what? Certainly go towards 1, isn't it? From 0 to pi by 2, your sine function is approaching to 1. You people know it beautifully. So sine nx, domain is 0 to pi by 2, and you are looking for supremum. So it will tends towards sine pi by 2, which is 1. And therefore you shall say what? It is not going to 0 in the domain. Okay, yes, our limit point function is continuous, which is 0, but the supremum over fnx minus f of x is not able to go at 0. Therefore you shall say what? Not UC. Okay, yes. Thereafter, why this is going to become UC? Let's go to see. First of all, we will find what? fx for this one. So you can see fnx will be what? Limit n tends to infinity, x to the power n upon n. This will go to 0, but due to this one, this is your f of x. Okay, and then you will be able to see, you have to find the supremum of this mn. I mean to say supremum over this interval, xn upon n. This is your fnx, and this is your f of x. If this will go to 0, then you will accept it as uniform convergence. So you can see 1 to 1 is cancelled out, and limit n tends to infinity, xn by xn will take you to 0. So this supremum over the domain mod fnx minus fx is tending to 0. Therefore you will not hesitate to say it's uniformly convergent. Okay, that's why this is uniformly. Now this is very beautiful. Fnx is what? 1 by 1 plus x minus n whole square on minus infinity to 0. This is UC, but this is not UC. What is the reason behind this? Let's come to see. You can see what? 1 by 1 plus x minus n whole square, right? So as n tends to infinity, this is your f of x, no problem. But when you are thinking about supremum over this domain 1 by 1 plus x minus n whole square, then it is going to 0. How shall you confirm it? Because your domain is what? Minus infinity to 0. This is your domain. So which kind of sequence you can take? For example, if you will take the sequence like x is equals to minus n, however it will become minus n minus 2n ka whole square. That n is still over here. Okay, this is 0. So sequence like 1 by n is also there in this interval. But if you will put 1 by n, however it will go to 0. Then some people will ask to me, what is wrong with this? I would like to say that your domain for option D is what? X lies between 0 to infinity. Okay, x lies between 0 to infinity. You can see the question, 0 to infinity, right? X lies between 0 to infinity, 0 is not included, no problem. But your domain is like this, it starts from 0 and it goes to infinity. So if I will ask you, this x is equals to n, this sequence is there in this interval, then what will be your answer? ये जो सीक्वेंस है x is equals to n, वह 0 से इंफिनिटी के अंदर लाई करता है कि नहीं करता है? You will say yes, it lies. So if you will put x is equals to n over here, then you are going to get what? Limit 1 by 1 and n minus n will become 0. So you will go to 1. In that case, you will go to 1. तो ये जो आपका डोमेन है, इस डोमेन में x बराबर n पॉसिबल था, and that's why you have put x is equals to n, then you are going to get your supremum as 1. But in this sequence, in option number C, x is equals to n were not possible, because ये माइनस इन्फिनिटी से शुरू होके 0 पे जाके खत्म हो जाता है. तो इसमें माइनस एन पॉसिबल है, और माइनस एन एम एन को 0 पे जाने से रोकता नहीं है. इसीलिए हम क्या कहेंगे कि यहां पे बी और सी जो है ये हमारा करेक्ट आंसर है, डी जो है ये गलत है. सो बी एंड सी आर व्हाट? राइट आंसर. चलिए अगला सवाल ले लेते हैं. यस, दिस इज द क्वेश्चन विच हैज बीन आस्क्ड इन 2009 NBHM. Come on guys, only one correct answer were there. Okay, so please put your answer. Thereafter I will discuss some true false question. Thank you very much Satrupa. Thank you very much. Come on guys, please put your answers. I'm waiting for your answer. Come on. which are uniformly convergent. जल्दी से, yes Ajit ji, absolutely right. Here you can see what, limit n tends to infinity, fn x is there. देखिए, just by seeing the option we can say here is x to the power n. So we people already know that if we will find its limit f, then it will become 0, and at x is equals to 1 it will become 1, isn't it? Limit n tends to infinity, x to the power n will be your f. So certainly you will be able to see the things like this. So this is a discontinuous. So being discontinuous, what would you like to say? This is not UC. Okay, and here 0 is over here. So in 0 to infinity you are able to take what? X is equals to 1 by n as your sequence. And if you will take x is equals to 1 by n, then mod fn x minus f of x will not go to 0 for sure. Because at x is equals to 1 by n, it will become what? N into 1 by n, and e to the power minus n into 1 by n. So actually it will become what? 1 by e. And your fx is obviously something other than 1 by e, isn't it? So that's why this is not UC. Okay, but this will become your UC because you can easily get your fx, and when you will see the supremum over r mod fn x minus fx, then certainly it will go to where? 0, isn't it? Because, is this clear? Yes. So only C is the right answer. Yes, explanations are over here also. You can see the things beautifully. Okay, the explanations are over here. I will send this PDF on our Telegram channel. ऑप्शन ए को एक बार फिर से मैं रिपीट कर देता हूं. देखो, मैं पूरे डिटेल में इसको रिपीट करता हूं. चलो, आप कह रहे हो तो एफ एन एक्स इज वाट? एन एक्स इंटू ई टू द पावर माइनस एन एक्स ऑन 0 टू इन्फिनिटी. अब देखिए शत्रुपा, मैं आपको ये बता दूं कि इसमें मतलब इस सॉल्यूशन में क्या किया गया है कि मैक्सिमा मिनिमा यूज करके x बराबर 1 बाय n फाइंड आउट किया है. लेकिन ये करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आपको ये याद रखना है कि अगर 0 से इन्फिनिटी है ना, तो some well known sequences that are allowed in this. For example, x is equals to 1 by n is well allowed. x is equals to n ये भी allowed है. x is equals to n square ये भी allowed है. ये सारी चीजें ट्रिक के तौर पे दिमाग में रखनी होती है. और अगर इसमें से कोई भी सीक्वेंस, if we will put any of these sequence into our mod fn x minus fx and we will take supremum, and if it will not go to 0, then it will not be UC. Okay, so your interval where 0 to infinity, so some well-known sequences are what? 1 by n, n square, n. There is no need to do this much of calculation. But when we are putting n is equals to 1 by n, then we are going to see it is 1 by e. Okay, so that's why mn is not going to 0, and therefore it is not UC. है ना? For option B, you can see each fn x is continuous on 0 to 1, fx is equals to this. So यहाँ पे जो लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन है, दिस लिमिट पॉइंट फंक्शन इज डिसकॉन्टिन्यूअस, देयरफॉर इट इज नॉट यूनिफॉर्म. फॉर ऑप्शन सी यू कैन सी लिमिट n टेंस टू इन्फिनिटी sin x lies between -1 to +1, under root n is there. So due to this n, this will go to infinity. Something between -1 to +1 divided by infinity will become 0. So 0 is your f of x, limit point function. Okay, so 0 is your f of x. So now we will see supremum over x belongs to r, fn x minus f of x. Okay, and we people know already that this will be less than or equal to 1 by root n. Why? Because the maximum value of sin nx is 1. Okay, and this is going to 0. So by comparison test we shall say what? This will go to 0 as well. So your fn x will converges to f of x uniformly. Okay, it's clear. Now I am going to ask many beautiful questions. Okay, so yes, quick, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. A lot of yes or no questions will be there in front of you. You have to say whether it is uniformly convergent or not, whether UC or not UC. ठीक है, yes or no. अगर UC होगा then you have to type Y, not UC then you have to type N. Okay, so yes, we are going to start this session. I am going to give you this one, nx upon 1 plus n square x square. Wait, it's interval 0 to infinity. Either type Y or type N. Come on guys. Satrupa, x to the power n is UC on, yes, 0 to k, where k is strictly less than 1. Okay, strictly less than 1. Even 1 is not included, but if you will write 1 at the right end point, however, it will not be UC. Okay, so this is the result. 0 to k and k is strictly less than 1. Then it will become UC for x to the power n. Now I am talking about this one. So Satrupa is saying on 0 to infinity, this is going to become UC. This is going to become UC. So first of all, our fnx is what? Nx upon 1 plus n square x square, right? So this is our fnx. Okay, so if we will try what? Limit n tends to infinity fnx. So you can see n square is in the denominator, so certainly 1 n will remain. अगर आप एक n कॉमन भी ले लेते हैं, n square as common, then it will become 1 by n square and plus x square. So this n to this n will cancel, but this n will still remaining, so this will become 0. So your f of x is what? 0. Okay, so now for UC, you will do what? Supremum over 0 to infinity mod fnx. What is your fnx? Nx upon 1 plus n square x square and minus f of x. What is this? 0. Okay, so on 0 to infinity, if this will go to 0, then you will say it is UC. Yes, Rajiv ji. But as your domain is what? 0 to infinity, so certainly this 1 by n is allowed in this interval. I have told you to remember some sequences which are allowed or not allowed. So x is equals to 1 by n, its limit point is 0 and its left end point is 0. So your given interval is what? It going to start from 0 and it is going to infinity. So x is equals to 1 by n is welcome in this interval, and therefore if you will write x is equals to 1 by n, then you will be able to say what? Yes, yes, where it is going to, yes, these two will be cancelled and you are going to see this is 1 by 2. So actually this is not going to 0. Therefore what shall you say? Not uniformly convergent. Okay, so I am going to ask the same question on different intervals. All right. Okay, so now again I am going to ask nx upon 1 plus n square x square on 0 to infinity. Yes, 0 to infinity is the interval. Will it be UC? Yes or no? Will it be UC? Yes or no? Come on, Satrupa, Rajiv ji, Ajit ji, please put your answers. Please put your answers. Will it be UC on 0 to infinity? Because the same question was there. Okay, and x is equals to 1 by n was creating the problem. Oh, x is equals to 1 by n was creating the problem. So the interval that will allow this x is equals to 1 by n, on those intervals, this will not be UC. So you just need to think that is 1 by n. अच्छा, 0 to infinity तो मैंने पहले भी दिया था. अब आप कहोगे कि 0 से 1, 0 से 1, सॉरी, 0 से 1. Is it UC? Yes or no? Is it UC? 0 to 1 है ये. अब बताइए जल्दी से शत्रुपा, राजीव जी, अजीत जी, प्लीज पुट योर आंसर्स. Zero to 1. One by n is still there in this interval. So 1 by n is still there in this interval, then your supremum will not go to 0 like this. Okay, because 1 by n will come, then your supremum will go to half. So that's not. So you will say what? Not UC. Ajit ji, on 0 to 1 it will not be UC, because when you will find supremum over 0 to 1, okay, mod fn x, I mean to say nx upon 1 plus n square x square minus 0, then again x is equals to 1 by n. When you will put this 1 by n at x is equals to n, it will go to 0. But if any sequence will be there where it is not going to 0, है ना, अगर एक भी काउंटर एग्जाम्पल मिल गया जिससे कि ये 0 पे नहीं जा रहा है, तो ये नॉट यूसी होगा. x इज इक्वल टू n इसमें अलाउड भी नहीं है. x इज इक्वल टू n इज नॉट अलाउड इन दिस 0 to 1, because you are starting from 0, you are stop at 1. So if you will take n is equals to 2, then you will go beyond 1. Yes, Rajiv ji, what are you saying? Rajiv ji, I had given the explanation of your message only. Okay, if you will take x is equals to n, then what the thing? Then it will go to 0. But for every possible sequence in 0 to 1, it must have to go to 0. Okay, so here is a counter sequence x is equals to 1 by n, for which this is not able to go to 0. Is this clear, Rajiv ji, Ajit ji? So that's why this is not UC. Okay, I would like to say that here is 0 to 1. If I will take 0 to infinity, if I will take 0 to 100, okay, the interval in which any interval, even if it is, see, first of all you should understand why these things are. If, for example, if I will take open interval, okay, 0 to open interval 100, then what is the main thing? Is x is equals to 1 by n allowed in this or not? So 1 by 0 is not included. However, you can take n as small as possible and you will come nearer to 0. So 0 will be the limit point of these sequences, and certainly you are able to write each and every members of x is equals to 1 by n in this interval. Inside this interval you are able to write those. 0 से 100 के बीच x is equals to 1 by n के हर एक मेंबर को लिखा जा सकता है. Therefore we are able to take this x is equals to 1 by n in 0 to 1 as well. And if 1 by n will be allowed, then this will restrict your supremum over the domain mod fn x minus f of x to 0, and that's why it will not be UC. Is this clear now, Rajiv ji? Is this clear now? Yes or no? Is this clear now? If this is clear, then I am going to ask one more question on this. If I am giving you the sequence, yes, nx upon 1 plus n square x square. Okay, but this time I am giving you the interval on 1 to infinity. Then will it be UC? Okay, Ajit ji. Will it be UC? Yes or no? Come on, Ajit ji, Rajiv ji. Please put your concern. Now, Rajiv ji and everyone will say, yes, now this is going to become UC. But somebody will say that supremum 1 to infinity mod fnx 1 plus n square x square. Before this, we had already obtained fx is going to become 0. Okay, so somebody will say, oh, please let me show how this is going to 0. कृपया मुझे बताएं कि ये 0 कैसे चला गया 0 पे. So first of all, I would like to say, इससे पहले 0 पे जाता क्यों नहीं था? Why this was not able to go to 0? Due to this x is equals to 1 by n. But now this 1 by n is not allowed in this. This 1 by n is not allowed in this 1 to infinity. Why? Because this is your 1 and you are going in this direction up till infinity. So 1 by n is what? For example, if you will come for 1 by 2, then you will go before 1. Okay, 0, 1 by 4, 1 by 5. So these elements are not coming in this. So 1 by n is not allowed. And 1 by n is not allowed, then we don't have any problem to say. Why? By comparison test, you can easily see the facts. You have what? Fnx minus f of x. This will be less than or equal to what? Nx upon n square plus n square x square. People will ask, why this inequality? I would like to tell them that here is 1 plus n square x square. But if you will take your denominator less, then certainly the overall quantity will be greater, isn't it? अगर denominator छोटा हो जाएगा तो number बड़ा हो जाएगा. तो we can take the things like this. And if we will take nx, okay, n square to n will be cancelled, and your x is from 1 to infinity. So certainly this x upon nx square will go to 0 due to this n in the denominator, as your n will go to infinity. So you have seen what your supremum over 1 to infinity will always go to 0 as n tends to infinity. So you shall say what? Certainly it is UC for sure. Certainly it is UC on 1 to infinity. So what shall you remember for the exam? You will remember what? That if you have the sequence like this, nx upon 1 plus n square x square, then on any interval in which 0 is the limit point or 0 is included, okay, things like this, if 0 is here, then 1 by n is allowed in this, and therefore it will not be UC, not UC. But the interval like this, 2 to infinity, 1 to infinity, 1 to 1000, 1 by n is not allowed, then this sequence of function will be uniformly convergent for sure. Okay, so for these it will be UC, but for these it will not be UC because 1 by n is allowed in these intervals. So I hope some of the fundamental, okay Ranjit ji, some of the fundamental is quite clear, and certainly if anybody have any doubt, then certainly they may put their concern. And I would like to say, usually I used to come on this YouTube channel on Tuesday and Wednesday 5 times only. Tomorrow I will not come because this was my 5th class on YouTube. Okay, I would also like to say every morning at 9 a.m. I used to come on Unacademy Special Class. Unacademy Special Class every morning. Okay, so you people are welcome on Unacademy learning platform. Every morning 9 a.m. I will be there. up till your exam. And please, if you people are there, then like this lecture, share this lecture as well, because certainly it will clear some fundamentals related to this uniform convergence. And on Unacademy Plus, I had already started group theory. Only 4 classes has done. I used to take the classes at 9 p.m. daily. More than 25 courses has completed by me on this Unacademy learning platform. I have also completed million of watch time. Okay, yes, these are the things. Outstanding batch has started. I am going to teach unit 1, 2, 3 on Unacademy Plus. And when you will download the learning app, then please use the code PK Maths to enter in the class. Yes, PK Maths or PK Maths Live can be used. Okay, so the people who have arrived late, I would like to say, if they will start watching recorded, then certainly they will be able to understand each and everything. So every morning from 9 to 10 a.m. you can join the batch free of cost. These days linear transformations are going on. So after downloading the Unacademy learning app, yes, enter the code PK Maths or PK Maths Live to enter in the class. You can follow my profile Pankaj Kumar in CSIR UGC net category to get all the notifications for the free live classes as well. More than 135 free live classes are already there on Unacademy learning platform. So if anybody is there and something is there in their mind, then certainly they may put in the comment section and I will be there for the answers. Come on guys, you may put your concern. And Shatrupa, this morning I have not seen you in our live class. Why have you not come? Okay, so I think tomorrow we will meet at 9 a.m. in the morning, in which I will discuss some GATE and CSIR net questions in linear transformation. So okay, so once again I would like to say thank you very much everyone for being here. Hello Priyanka, you are welcome. Justin Edwinji, I will send this PDF to our Telegram channel for sure, 100%. And Priyanka, you are welcome. On this platform, I would like to say that we can meet 9 to 10 a.m. daily in the morning up till exam. GATE questions and CSIR net questions will be there. Thank you very much Ajit Mishra ji. You have done very well. Okay, you had given many correct answers this evening and certainly you are tending towards the result of CSIR. My best wishes is with you. Okay, Justin ji, I also miss you in the live class today. Okay, Satrupa. Okay, Rajiv ji. So thank you very much. If somebody has come late, then certainly they can watch this from the beginning. And in mathematical science section of YouTube, they can go and watch my 10 videos on this YouTube channel also. And on Unacademy Special Class, 135 recorded lectures are there. Every morning we used to meet between 9 to 10 a.m. Okay, and anybody is excited for the plus, then I would like to say that between this 6 months extra is there by using the referral code PK Maths. Okay, so anybody wants to say anything, then certainly they are welcome to say. Okay, Justin ji. Any doubt or anything to say, then please let me know. Otherwise, I would like to say once again, thank you very much everyone. We will meet tomorrow between 9 to 10 a.m. live and exclusive on India's largest learning platform. So with this promise, I would like to say thank you, bye bye, good night.